pick up an 800-pound tire. I picked it up, but I put the bicep cord right after I picked it up. So I don't know. I think I get, I've been doing some grappling competitions since then, and I get a lot more sense of, I don't know, it feels better to win in these events. It's real. That's really just you versus you. This is me versus another person. I think there's a lot more skill involved, and when you win, the highs are, the best, right?
Yeah.
So this doesn't compare to anything else.
Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. Someone asked me the other day, they were like, what does it feel like when you win a fight? And I was like, man, nobody's ever asked me that before, like exactly like that. And like you say, it's kind of like a feeling of like euphoria, right? You're the king, right? But then it lasts about this long, and then you gotta go back to the drawing board, and you gotta move on to the next thing. So
Next, right.
that's amazing for you to have that perspective. A second question, I'm curious too. Who are being a big guy? Who are some of your favorite fighters that you like watching? Maybe to emulate their style or bring some of their style maybe into yours.
Big is relative, right?
Yeah.
I'm 5'10", 225, right? I'm not a massive dude. In fact, if I was in a fight, I was preparing to fight 205, or
Right.
185, right? So, I grew up watching, Fedor, Vanderlei Silva,
Yeah.
Quentin Rampage Jackson, all the Pride guys, and then the UFC guys, Yoel Romero, some of the really good wrestlers like Chael Sonnen and Dan Henderson and Daniel Cormier.
Nice.
John Jones, but John Jones is definitely, I think, the best fighter in the world, but we have different body types, right? So I try to look at, I think my body type is probably more like DC's, 5'10", 5'11", 230 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Powerhouse.
So
yeah.
Powerhouse. Right, exactly.
Nice. Well, DC, man. Yeah, I think you got